This edition of the Ridley Report is brought to you by Next 1000. Standing here in Bedford, New Hampshire, at the polls at Bedford High School, and standing in front of me is Mr. Bullock, Mr. Rick Bullock, who is the election supervisor? Is that
the moderator.
Okay, election moderator. And I was just wondering if you could give me a sense of what kind of turnout you're seeing today.
We've had a really great turnout. Our 5 o'clock figures were 7,498, so basically 7,500. And I still have 2 hours to go. So that's going to be it's going to be a very reminiscent situation from 2002. I'm guessing right now we will definitely break 8,000. I'm thinking we might get to around 8,800, but we'll have to see what happens in this last 2 hours.
Now, Bedford, New Hampshire is unusual in the fact that almost all the voting takes place in one spot.
All the voting does take place in one spot.
It's not a tiny town, but yet everyone comes to one spot, so it sometimes looks bigger than it is.
But we're the single largest polling place in the state.
Yeah. Have you seen anything else unusual or different about this election?
No, I mean, it's been a very steady vote. Certainly our constituents that have been coming here, there isn't one particular age group. It's been widespread through our younger population, through our seniors. I mean, it's been very well balanced. So, I mean, it has not been a polarized situation as far as what we might see and expect from an election.
Do you see any indicators of an uptick in especially younger voters, or is it an uptick overall?
I think that it is a concern shared by all generations. I think it's a multi-generational concern as to what's going on. So, for practical purposes, no, I believe that the end of tonight or into early tomorrow morning is going to become, a very interesting thing. I know I'll be watching it once I get home, I think I might be as surprised as everybody else is.
All right. Well, Mr. Bullock, I appreciate your time.
And I appreciate you coming to Bedford.
Thanks for staying out in the cold for me for a few minutes.
My pleasure.
All right.
Again, thank you for coming to Bedford.
Have fun in there.
Bye-bye now.
Well, I'm not really sure if there's all that much else to photograph, or I'm not sure who else to interview. But I guess I'll just give you a shot of how it looks. What I'd really like to do is to get a little distance from you and see the scientific crowd, which really isn't that huge, but I still think you should see it. Across the street here real quick. There they are in all their glory or hideousness, depending on how you look at it. Voters and those being voted for, and those campaigning for those being voted for. All right, I can't think of anything else to tell you, but there'll be a lot more news to come tonight. Stay tuned to RidleyReport.com. Hopefully I'll have some results for you. Oh, by the way, again, brought to you by the Next 1000 Pledge. For those of you who have not yet moved to New Hampshire, but you're thinking about doing it, if you think you can make it by the end of 2011, please sign up at pledgebank.com/next1000 and do it before I think September 31st of 2010 is the deadline to sign up. We need 1,000 signers for the pledge to officially go into effect. Well, now we've got only about 200. So see what you can do over there at pledgebank.com/next1000.